Former Rugby League bad boy John Hopoate is banned for 10 years after punching opponent in the face. One of Rugby League's most notorious bad boys is unlikely to be seen on the footy field again after he was banned for 10 years. Former Manly Sea Eagles, Northern Eagles and West Tigers winger John Hopoate fronted NSW Rugby League, NSWRL, headquarters for a judiciary hearing on Wednesday night, where one of the longest suspensions of a high-profile player in the sport's history was handed down. The former NSW and Australian representative, 44, pleaded guilty to 3 codes of contrary conduct in a Manly District Junior Rugby League competition match for Narrabeen against Forestville on July 21. The father of 11 was already serving a 4-match suspension after pleading guilty to a striking offence from the same match, which Hopoate was sent off for just minutes after coming off the bench. After he was initially penalised for a high tackle, a fight broke out from the following play. The ball. Hopoate was sent off for throwing a punch, before footage emerged of him threatening an opponent in an expletive-laced tirade. 5 years of Hopoate's 10-year ban was suspended. He will not be eligible to play or have a role as an official in a rugby league match until at least July 21, 2023, a NSWRL statement said. Under the facts read out to Hopoate during the brief but hostile tribunal hearing, it was claimed he threatened to smash an opposition trainer, told a Forestville official to F off, and said to an opposing player while standing behind a bench, "You're dead, I'm going to smash you, you dog." He claimed he'd been provoked by the opposing player before the incident. "No one gets angry for no reason. I was called a F-King black monkey and I didn't like it, so I threatened to bash him and I'd do it again," Hopoate told the panel. He also claimed he was at the judiciary because of his reputation. But when asked why he didn't report the racial slurs to match officials at the time, he said it was because he wasn't a bitch. "I was too angry to say it because all I wanted to do was slap the guy who was being a smartass," Hopoate said. "It's unacceptable behavior, but are we going to let these people get away with racism? I'd do the same thing here if someone called me a effing black monkey." Hopoate apologized for the incident, in which he accepted he carried on like a friggin' mug, and also brought with him letters from an under-16 Cromer Kingfishers girls team which he coaches. Narrabeen official, Joanna, praised the character of Hopoate, the Daily Telegraph reported. "I'm a bit biased, but what you see out there isn't the person. Sometimes he admits he's his own worst enemy. Deep down, he's a good person," Joanna said. Panel chairman John Walford told Hopoate he should have reported the racial taunts to match officials, and said he gave them little weight when considering the sentence as they had not been relayed to the referee. He took Hopoate's past indiscretions and 45 weeks of NRL suspensions into consideration. Afterwards, NSWRL Chief Executive David Trodden said it had an obligation to participants to ensure they can play in a safe and enjoyable environment. Incidents like these, which challenge that safe and enjoyable environment and damage the reputation of our sport, have no place in our game and must be dealt with appropriately to protect our game and the vast majority of participants who respect its rules, he said. Hopoate scored 87 tries in 209 NRL games between 1993 and 2005. He was suspended for 12 games in his most infamous incident while playing for West Tigers in 2001, where he poked several North Queensland Cowboys opponents up the backside. His career spanning 13 seasons came to an abrupt end in early 2005 following a 17-match suspension for an elbow to Cronulla's Keith Galloway.